Yo guys, what's up? Today I want to talk about a completely forgotten member of the Allied war effort in both World Wars, Scotland. In the Great War, Scotland played a major role for Britain by providing men, ships, fish, machinery and money. Scotland's industries were directed at the war effort, and Scapa Flow in Orkney was used as a base for British ships. Nearly 700,000 Scotsmen went to war, with 74,000 never returning, and double that amount seriously injured. So the First War brought a boom in the economy, but in 1922 it suffered from a huge depression, causing growing unemployment and political agitation among industrial workers. Also in World War II, the Scapa Flow naval base in Orkney served for the Royal Air Force. The Germans attacked Scapa Flow and Rosyth with bombers, and the RAF saw its first successes downing some of these bombers in the Firth of Forth and in East Lothian. The shipyards and heavy engineering factories in Glasgow and CLydeside played a key part and suffered from Luftwaffe attacks, leading to great losses. Shetland's proximity to occupied Norway resulted in the so-called Shetland Bus, a route for fishing boats to help Norwegians flee their homeland. Significant contributions from the Scots included the invention of radar by Robert Watson Watt. Like we all know, this radar was invaluable in the Battle of Britain to defeat the German Luftwaffe with highly coordinated attacks, and also the leadership of RAF Fighter Command by Air Chief Marshal Hugh Dowding was a key element. Winston Churchill appointed Labour politician Tom Johnston as Scotland's Secretary of State in February 1941, in the middle of the Blitz. Johnston controlled Scottish affairs until the end of the war and realized many things for the civilians. He attracted new business and jobs. He set up 32 committees to deal with social and economic problems and regulated rents. He also formed a prototype of a national health service using new hospitals for the victims of German bombings. But his most successful venture was a hydroelectricity system by using water power from the Highlands. Despite the excessive German bombings, Scotland's industry emerged from the depression slump by a dramatic expansion of its industrial activity, absorbing unemployed men and many women as well. The shipyards formed the center of more activity, but many smaller industries produced the machinery needed by the British bombers, tanks, and warships. Agriculture prospered as well, but not coal mining, as the mines were nearly exhausted. Real wages rose and unemployment temporarily vanished. Health and nutrition improved thanks to the increased income and the more equal distribution of food thanks to a tight rationing system. A total of 63 RAF stations were also based in Scotland. As for the Scottish combatants, the 15th Infantry Division or Scottish Infantry Division served in both World Wars with distinction. The 700,000 brave souls who entered World War I were volunteers for Kitchener's army and served from 1915 until 1918. In 1919 they were disbanded, but the division was reformed on September 2, 1939. One day after the German invasion of Poland. It formed a part of the Territorial Army and served in the UK until June 1944, when the Scots were needed in West Europe until May 1945. So even though they were a part of the British Army, their legend will never die for Scotland. See you on the next one, guys. Peace.